Hey, it's E. Christopher Clark. There's a short story that I read once. I'm actually pretty fond of the story, but I can't remember the name, the title that is, or the author's name. But the first line of the story is about how the character hates going back to cardboard. He's a homeless person at this point in his life, and he's looking to get some money for something. We don't know yet what it is, but it's something, and he decides to go back to cardboard to create an assign, to ask for help. Right? He needs some money for something, and that's what the story is going to be about. Eventually, is what does he need that money for? Because of course the first line of the story is he hates going back to cardboard. So why is he going back to cardboard? That's the story. If I could remember the name of it, I would tell you. I want to say it's by Jess Walter, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. At any rate, the reason I bring it up is that I hate going back to recording in the car. But I spent most of Saturday and Sunday in bed with this cold and with just general lethargy. And so I'm at the point where I don't want to fall even further behind, waiting for a moment to get an actual video done with an actual video set up and whatnot. So I threw on the recorder, and I'm recording while I drive. It's actually funny. This is how I did my first however many hundred episodes of the 5cast, which was my audio podcast, which I'm now sharing the audio of these EC40 videos over to, so that I can make it to an even 500 episodes of that. Was I used to have a thing called Utters back in the .com days, .com 2.0, and then a thing called Audio Boo. I think Audio Boo might still be around, but it's basically a way to record a short little podcast on your phone and then upload it to their server, and then boom, you were done. And so I was doing one of those a day for a while. And of course they weren't video, they were just audio, and a lot of the pressure was off because these were early days and not a lot of people were listening to them, or at least you weren't recording these with the expectation that you were going to get a huge audience. At least I wasn't. And sometimes I lull myself into, or not lull, but sometimes I get myself into this mode of thinking that I need these videos to be much more, not perfect. I'm not laboring into that delusion, but I need them to be much more precise and good looking and whatever than they need to be. Because for me right now, these videos are they're vlogs for, if we're being completely honest. They're a log of my daily experience that I'm just throwing out here. So doing one in the car should not be that big a deal, but for whatever reason, I try to avoid it. I don't know. I mean, there's probably a safety concern here somewhere, right? Even though I'm not looking at you for the most part. I'm looking at the road. But I gotta get a video done a day. I said I was gonna. I'm not gonna stop now. So yeah, not much to say about Saturday. A lot of time in bed. The girls had dance recital photography happening. I was trying a little to get some stuff done on computers. I did record Friday's video on Saturday morning and deal with all of that. But by the time I was done with that, I was kind of done with everything. I was so kind of sick and whatnot. So, I don't know. You're allowed to have a lazy weekend every once in a while. And I did.